In the ancient kingdom of Israel, King David reigned with wisdom and strength, surrounded by trusted advisors who guided his decisions. Among them was Ahithophel, renowned for his sagacity and counsel, whose advice was regarded as though it came directly from the mouth of God. For years, Ahithophel had been David's right-hand man, his wisdom an invaluable asset to the king's reign. However, their relationship was destined to be shattered by a deeply personal betrayal. Ahithophel harbored a painful secret that festered into resentment and ultimately led to his betrayal of King David. He was the grandfather of Bathsheba, the woman with whom David committed adultery. Bathsheba was the daughter of Eliam, Ahithophel's son, making her Ahithophel's cherished granddaughter. David's grievous sin did not stop at adultery. He arranged for the murder of Bathsheba's husband, Uriah the Hittite, to cover his tracks. This double transgression deeply wounded Ahithophel, fueling a desire for vengeance that would find its outlet in the rebellion of Absalom. Absalom, David's third son, was a striking figure of beauty and charisma. He was the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. Despite his privileged position, Absalom's life was marred by tragedy and injustice. His sister Tamar was raped by their half-brother Amnon, David's eldest son. David's failure to punish Amnon enraged Absalom, who bided his time for 2 years before avenging his sister by having Amnon killed. This act of vengeance forced Absalom to flee to Geshur, where he stayed in exile for 3 years. Upon his return to Jerusalem, Absalom found his relationship with his father strained and distant. During his years in the capital, Absalom began to court the favor of the Israelites, positioning himself as a more accessible and just leader than David. He stood by the city gate, listening to grievances and subtly undermining his father's rule, winning the hearts of the people. His growing popularity and his perception of David's inaction and weakness spurred Absalom to conspire against his father. When Absalom declared himself king in Hebron, Ahithophel saw a golden opportunity to exact his long-held revenge. He joined Absalom's rebellion as his chief advisor, providing strategic counsel aimed at undermining David's position. Ahithophel's advice was precise and ruthless. He urged Absalom to pursue David immediately while he was weary and discouraged, suggesting a swift attack that would demoralize and scatter David's forces, ensuring only the king would be killed. This plan, if followed, would have likely led to David's swift defeat. However, Absalom, despite his initial reliance on Ahithophel's wisdom, chose to heed the contrary advice of Hushai, another of David's former advisors who remained loyal to the king. Hushai's counsel delayed the attack, giving David precious time to regroup and fortify his position. This crucial misstep doomed Absalom's rebellion to failure. Realizing that his strategic counsel had been disregarded and the rebellion was destined to fail, Ahithophel saw no future for himself. His betrayal of David had placed him in an untenable position, and the prospect of facing the consequences of his actions was too much to bear. In a final act of despair, Ahithophel took his own life, his story ending in tragedy. The tale of Ahithophel's betrayal is a poignant reminder of the destructive power of resentment and the importance of forgiveness. His deep loyalty to his family and the desire to avenge the harm done to them by David's actions overrode years of loyalty and service to the king. The ripple effect of David's sin extended far beyond his own life, sowing seeds of discord and leading to a tragic chain of events. Ultimately, Ahithophel's story serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of harboring unforgiveness and the importance of seeking reconciliation and healing, lest we too be consumed by bitterness and lose our way.